We did it! I'm so glad we did it. Thanks, friends, for your patience. Goodness gracious, technology. And this actually goes to my theme today of tips and tricks you use to explore patience in your life, especially right now, which I just did a lot of breathing and patience with technology. So, Jessalyn, will you let me know if I'm in the right place and I'm not just talking to myself? Because that could be fun too. And I do have a grand old time doing that. Welcome, friends. My name is Lara G. Thanks, Jessalyn. Thank you for your patience and willingness to endure technology. Thank you. Glad. I'm just going to check my mat space real quick that my head doesn't get cut off. We're good. We're here. I am so excited. Welcome, friends. Thanks, Phil, for keeping me updated. And thanks, hi, Madison's mom. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Y'all are all here to get moving on this Sunday morning. We'll start in about 5 just because we had a quick pivot. Pull, pivot, breathe has been my mantra this past month of finding patience when things don't go the way that we think they're gonna go. Hey Doug, thanks for being here. Thanks for making it in the quick pivot. So glad to see your face. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Lara G, and I would love in the chat function if you could just share what patience practices you have been instilling these past weeks, months. Would love to hear what little tips and tricks you have to maintain that patience, that calm, as we'll be exploring that today on our mat and in our practice. So I'm so glad that you're here. And Jessalyn, thank you for your quick pivot. If you missed it, I set myself up wrong this morning and I was sideways. So there is definitely a really great theme in there that I'm going to explore this week. So welcome, friends. I see people starting to trickle in. Thanks for making it. The good news is we got the tech blender done before we even started class. So here's hoping technology. Team, welcome. Hi, Marina. So glad that you're here from California. It's so nice and early there. So thanks for getting to your mat early. Hi, Steph. Team, what practices do you use to instill patience in your daily life, especially in the life of a quarantine, which a lot of us are isolating and being still in our homes? Morning, Lori. Morning, Stat. Coffee. Yes. Funny thing is I gave up coffee about a week before all of this started and I'm still holding strong. So tea has been my patience, a little Earl Grey in the morning. So good. Monique, yoga, yes, yes, yes. Love that. Yeah, Steph, the tea, it's great. Some Earl Grey, a little bit of oat milk creamer. It's become definitely a morning gratitude practice. Monique, training your newly adapted husky. Yes, I feel like there's another theme in that. We're all newly little huskies these days too, of new habits and new rituals and new patterns. Team, it's on the hour. We'll get started in a few just because we had a quick pivot of the link. So I just want to make sure everybody knows where they're going this morning and that we didn't lose anybody. So good morning, team. My name is Lara G. We are doing 60 minutes of yoga, sculpt, and some meditation afterwards. I will give a little pause, a little break. If you choose not to meditate or just need to get started with your Sunday morning, that is amazing. Do it. What you'll need is a set of weights. If you've got a set of weights, 2 set of weights, you're lucky. I only got 1 set before they went on super back order on Amazon, so that's my reality. Or I've heard rice bags work. Wine bottles have been a fun thing that I've been seeing on Instagram. Same with kombucha bottles. Anything that's weighted, soup cans, we know we've got those dry goods, or just your own body weight is gonna be more than enough today. Team, welcome. I see the numbers trickling in a little more. We'll get started in a few minutes. If you wouldn't mind sharing your practices that help you instill patience that you've been using the last few weeks, a month for a lot of us. Hi, Nicole from Denver. I heard y'all got snow. What a great time to get snow when we're all just inside, cuddled and snuggled up. How amazing. All right, team, we'll get started in another minute. So if you don't have your practice space set up, a set of weights, if you have them, if not, again, no worries. Your own body weight will be more than enough. Your own body weight, your strength, and your smile will be more than enough for us today. And yes, we'll get started in a minute. My name is Lara G. Thank you for being here for your 60-minute sculpt with some meditation, 10 minutes of meditation after, truth be told, maybe a little more like 8, since that's just where we are today, and that's totally fine. Whatever you have to provide weight bearing, even if it's your own beautiful body, do that as well. If you wouldn't mind sharing in your gratitude practice. Hi, Emily from Brooklyn. Yes, appreciating the sun. I have my shades wide open today so I can look at the beautiful blue sky. If you've been on the East Coast, it's been a little rainy and dreary, so wonderful to have the sun out. Well, team, it's 2 after the hour. I think we will get started. Welcome, friends. My name is Lara G. I'm coming to you from Brooklyn, New York, and it's a beautiful Sunday morning. So excited that you are all here. I see some West Coast people, even more excited. Thank you for starting your Sunday off right. We've got 60 minutes of yoga sculpt, some meditation after that, so we can sit down and ground and be present with ourselves. We'll be talking about patience today, something I know that we are all working on, and the definitions of patience is willingness to endure. And I love the willingness highlighted, the willingness to endure and know that it will get better. So team, let's get started. Come to your mat, take a tall seat, wherever you are. Find a tall seat on your mat so we can get started. Just soften your eyelids closed. Roll your shoulders back. Feel your butt on the earth or your feet, whatever it is, and roll your shoulders. Take an inhale from your belly, ribs, chest. Take a breath out from your chest, ribs, belly. One more just like that. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Take a breath in. Exhale, child's pose, team. Bring your knees wide to the edges of your mat. Relax your fingertips out in front of you. Soften your forehead to the earth. Extend your arms out long. Actively push your hands into the ground and forwards to feel length in your spine. Maybe you rock your head side to side, back and forth. What movements would help you get integrated into your mat space today? Take a breath in. Take a breath out. You have the option to stay here. If you'd like to get deeper into your shoulders and triceps, bring your palms together to touch. Bend your elbows. Wiggle your thumbs to the back of your neck for a tricep stretch. Bring your elbow tips closer to the top edges of your mat to allow your biceps, your triceps rather, to elongate in front of you. Push your heart into the earth and press your tailbone back and down. Jesslyn, will you just give me a quick thumbs up if this music sounds good for now to integrate volume-wise? Take another breath in, team. Soothing breath out. Release your palms to the ground. Just acknowledge the strength and the endurance it took to come to your mat on a Sunday morning when you could spend all day in bed. Thanks, Jesslyn. Inhale, tabletop pose. Come to all fours. Walk your palms about an inch in front of you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flip your toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Bend one knee and then the other. Slowly get into your space. And then when you're ready for stillness, bend your knees. Press your tailbone up. Push your palms down and forward to elongate your spine. Pull your lowest ribs in. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Slowly take your time to get there. Warm up your body. Bend your knees a lot and release opposite hand to elbow. Sway a little side to side. You can sway side to side, maybe shift your weight forward and back into your toes. Begin to explore where your body is today. Inhale, breath. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Bend your left knee. Inhale, ragdoll twist. Take your left hand to the ground, reach your right arm up and breathe. You can roll out your wrist or even find big circles in your right arm. Push your heel bones down, glide your tailbone back. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your right hand down. Inhale, ragdoll twist to the left. Reach your left arm up and breathe. Bend your right knee slightly. Expand wing to wing as your hands soften your right ear down. Again, wrist stretches or play air guitar with your left arm. When you find one direction, find the other. Inhale, reach your left arm up just a little more. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Bring your first toes together to touch, otherwise keep your feet under your pelvis if that feels better. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. Bring your hands behind you and breathe. Bend your knees, dig your heels into the ground to activate your hamstrings. Exhale, warrior three arms. Reach your thumbs in front of you, push your tailbone back. Inhale, mountain pose, rise to stand. Exhale, standing at attention, bring your hands to heart. Soften or close your gaze. This is where we'll set an energetic intention for class today. If patience is the willingness to endure, what would it look like to take your practice one breath, one muscle movement at a time? Inhale. Exhale, release your arms to your side, flutter your eyes open if you're closed. Let's do this, team. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to the right. Press your right hand onto your right thigh, reach your left arm up, find a side step. Take your left foot behind you, square your hips forwards. Feel so much room in your left rib and your psoas muscle, your hip. Inhale, mountain pose to center. Exhale, side bend first, just to set up. Push your left hand to your thigh, rotate your right armpit open. Now find your side step. Take your right toes behind you, zipper your inner thighs up, like a rainbow, lift up and over. Yes, team, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, high halfway lift with airplane arms. Exhale, high plank pose and pause. Bring your palms under your shoulders. Take your toes back. Align your hips with your shoulders. Flex your kneecaps up. Push into your hugging muscles into the ground. Yes, Madison, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest forward and up, breathe. Point your elbow tips down to get more space in your chest. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, left leg hamstring curl. Squeeze your left heel to your butt as much as you can. Push your pelvis down. Draw your left kneecaps back. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Yes, friends, inhale, high plank or tabletop. It's up to you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Take an inhale. Find an exhale. Yes, one breath at a time. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. We'll flow this, friends. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. Exhale, warrior three arms. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise all the way up to stand. We'll combine the movements. Exhale, side bend, lateral side step to your right. Like you're dancing. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend, side step to the left. Yes, Phil. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, airplane arms. Exhale, high plank. Lower all the way down to your stomach. Yes, Doug. Inhale, cobra pose. Pause and breathe again. Exhale, hamstring curl with your right leg. Squeeze your right heel closer into your butt. Now draw your right kneecap back a little more to make space in your femur, your leg bone. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, team. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, airplane arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, come to stand. Exhale, side bend, side step to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend, side step to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Begin to connect to the breath, your movements. Inhale, half lift, airplane arms. Activate your back muscles. Exhale, high plank pose. Lower all the way down. Listen for the change. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, double hamstring curl. Yes, squeeze your heels in. Lift your thigh bones up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank this time you can. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Moving on, team. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, airplane arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose with Utkatasana. Bend your knees, reach your arms overhead, and breathe. Team, this is a pose that we can lack the patience we need. One breath at a time. Notice where you feel strong. Shift your weight into your heels. Hug your outer thigh bones in. Maybe even take your hands to your ribs to wrap your ribs in to feel your core ignite. Spin your pinky fingers in to soften the lines of your shoulders. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lap pull down. Create two fists. Bend your elbows backwards. Hug your lats, your back muscles together so your chest widens. Now draw your ribs in. Yes, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. Exhale, high plank and pause. Use your hamstring strength. Flex your hamstrings to the ceiling. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank on your knees or toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Push your feet down, lift your chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. You are all doing so well, team. Inhale, down dog kick, lift your right leg. Listen, exhale, hamstring curl. Squeeze your heel to your butt. Push your hands down and forward. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep your hamstring curl through to low lunge. So strong. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up. And breathe. You may even want to bring your hands to your hips. Square your hip bones forwards. Bend your back knee as much as needed. Lean your chest back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, airplane arms. Reach your arms back. Hinge your torso forward. Lift one armpit up and then the other to wrap your armpits back. Inhale, warrior three arms. Pause to breathe. Shift your weight forward into your front foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, standing cat. Draw your left knee into your chest. Curl your elbows in. Round your back. Yes, for 3. Crescent lunge in 2. 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. You made it. Find heel to heel or heel to arch alignment with your legs. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Bring your hands to your pelvis. Dial your hips in the same direction of your back toes, so forward to the top edges of your mat. Extend your arms long. So strong, team. Inhale, reverse warrior. Little to no weight in your backhand, reach up. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Maybe you'll even find the hamstring curl if you so desire in your body right here. Yes. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Yes, Jocelyn, thanks for your ad. I will always give that option. No need to push yourself if you are not being patient. Knees and high plank are always a great place to go. We got a left leg, team. Inhale, down dog kick. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, hamstring curl. Squeeze your left heel to your butt. Point your kneecap down to close your hips. Push your palms down and forward. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep your hamstring curl. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms overhead and breathe. What does it look like to explore patience in your body a little more right here? Perhaps as a bend in your back knee to allow your pelvis to soften into your legs. Spin your pinky fingers in. Widen your armpits. Take a breath in. Exhale, airplane arms. Reach your arms back. Pull your belly in to hover it off of your front thigh. Soften the muscles of your neck. Inhale, warrior 3 arms. reach forward. Get a long line, hold here from your heel to your fingertips, inhale. Exhale, standing cat, draw your right knee into your chest, NAS, hold, pause, push down through your standing leg, curl your tailbone under, wrap your 360 core right here for 3, crescent lunge in 2, 1, inhale, crescent, feel your strength within. Exhale, warrior 2. I knew you could do it, Doug. Again, find some movement side to side if you need to. And then settle in. You may even want the self-assist to draw your hips forward. As you do that, take your right armpit back to find a twist in your torso. Inhale, reverse warrior. Leave your front knee over your ankle. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Just like Jen Slim mentioned, always the option to find your knees or stay in high plank. You'll get strong that way too. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frog pose somewhere you can see your device. So you might need to come sideways wherever you are. Push your elbows into your thighs, lift your chest. Dig your heels into the ground to activate your pelvic floor. Little lifts, you go up, down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. This is a lot for your knees. No need to do it. You can hang out in frog and bring a block under your booty. Team, we are going to pick up our weights, your cans, your bottles, whatever they are. Just a little bit of safety first. Once you pick them up, always bring your weighted devices out and forward. Keep your elbows slightly bent to protect your shoulders. We've done a lot of halfway lift with airplane arms, so our back is ignited. If you choose to use your weights with that, find a narrow row, maybe even add a tricep kickback to make it really saucy. If you want to use your weights in any high plank to low plank transition, ensure that your elbows are under your shoulders, wrists under your elbows. If you roll ladder in, just get rid of them. We'll pick them up later. And that brings me to my fourth point, is weights are always optional. If you're not having a blast, if you don't want to high five your device screen, put them down. We can pick them up later. All right, team, let's go. Air high fives there in 4. Down dog in 3. With or without your weights in 2. And 1, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. You can do this. This is why you're here. Take a breath out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift with or without. Exhale, forward fold. Receive your weights. Inhale, chair pose. Press forward and up. Exhale, lap pull down. Squeeze your elbows wide. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, tuck your elbows back. Exhale, optional high plank to low plank. Hold high plank or on your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog if you took it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick, take your right leg up. Exhale, hamstring curl, point your knee down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Receive your weights. Inhale, crescent lunge, press forward and up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, reach your weights forward. Exhale, standing cat, draw your left knee in. Inhale, crescent lunge, see the transition back. Exhale, warrior 2. Be patient with your breath. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch straight to the ceiling. Exhale, high plank to low plank, pull, pivot, plant. Yes, team. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, best leg. Inhale, down dog kick. Take your left leg up. Exhale, hamstring curl rather. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, low lunge. Find your curl, then step through. Inhale, crescent lunge with your weights. Press up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Kick back. Inhale, warrior 3. Arms reach your weights forward. Exhale, standing cat, bring your right knee into your chest. Inhale, crescent lunge, stand tall. I know your heart rate is moving. Exhale, warrior 2, bend your elbows, 1 breath at a time. Inhale, reverse, punch straight to the ceiling. Exhale, high plank to low plank, pull, pivot, plant. Again, always the option to skip. understand your body and be willing to understand what you need today. That is the trick to patience. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Team, we will add on some fun things with our weights. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift with or without your weights. Exhale, fold. Bring your feet wide. Inhale, wide-legged chair pose. Exhale, lap, pull down to you go. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Pull your elbows back. Wrap your lats behind you. 8, you can do this. 7, 6, shift your weight back. 5, 4, chair pose. In 3, chair pose. In 2, 1, inhale, chair pose, press up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift with or without your weights. Exhale, your personal way to downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. You did it. I knew you could. Inhale, down dog kick, reach your right leg up. Exhale, hamstring curl. Whew. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, press up. That's where it gets spicy. I hope you're ready. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach forwards. High spin pulse. Go in, in. Exhale, exhale. Ground down into your right foot. Pull your elbows into your ribs. Get your spine really long. Draw your belly up and in to activate your 360 core right here. 8, 7, you've got this. 6, 5, crescent lunge in 4. Ooh, my right booty. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. I feel you. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank. Turn your ears on. Roll your weights off your mat. High plank pose, forearm plank. Create a number 11 with your arms or interlace your hands. Bring your right leg, cross it over your left. Drop your hips to the left. Pulse up, up. Exhale, exhale. Glue your left ribs into your pelvis. 4, 3, gaze forward. 2, 1. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Goodness gracious. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Left side team, inhale, down dog kick, lift your left leg. Exhale, hamstring curl. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, punch weight overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. Here we go. Inhale, reach forward. Placement pulls. Go in, in. Exhale, exhale. Bring your right knee into your chest. Stamp down through your standing leg. That's your left foot. Feel all edges of your feet connect. Glide your elbows into your ribs so that you feel the connection of your muscles. Now bring your right knee in. Right here, almost done. For 4, you've got this. 3, I know you're doing great, Doug. 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent, stand tall. Oh, buddy. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch straight up. Exhale, high plank, forearm plank. Here we go, team. Create a number 11 with your arms. Drop your butt, take your left leg, cross it over your right. Drop your right hip down, pulse up. Up, exhale, exhale. Dig your elbows into the ground. Gaze forward. Keep your right hip really low, and it's just a ½ an inch of a lift. For 4, 3, high plank, and 2, 1. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. I'm in tabletop, that's cool. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Ha. Inhale, I can do this. Exhale, this is why I'm here. Come onto your knees, team. Grab a quick sip of water. Pat the glow right in the chat function that you are doing good. Maybe a woo or a high five. High five the screen, team. We are moving into our push-ups and our biceps Are we ready for it? I think we are. Yes, Jesselyn, so lit. All right, team. Grab your weights if you've got 2 sets. Come onto your knees. Heavy set. Bicep curl, lift up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep your elbows pinned to your ribs. Stop your wrists and elbow line at the bottom to work merely on your bicep. Now lean back just a little more. You have the option to add a lift of your hips. Lean forward and back, forward, back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Press your shins into the ground. Yes, draw your belly up and in. You've got this. Roll your shoulders back. Feel your arms flex, just like your hamstrings did. You can do this for 4, 3, pulse up in 2, I love you, 1, holding pulse press up. Exhale, 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 exhale. Bring your shoulders back. Lift the corners of your mouth for 4, 8 singles, and 3. I said it. 2, 1, 8 singles. Let's go. 8, 7, push-ups in 6, 5, last 4, final 3, last 2, and 1. Roll your weights aside, team. Wide arm push-ups. Bring your hands to the edges of your mat. Let the L shape are the only digits on your mat. You can come to your knees or toes if you're on your knees. Walk them back. Start at the down position. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Lift your kneecaps up to the ceiling to activate your legs as well. Make this a full body workout. Keep your belly button away from your mat. Like there's a crocodile there, ready to eat it. Lift your belly up and in. Keep it away from the earth. Bring your elbows so wide that your wrists and elbows stack at the bottom for 4. For 3, come to your knees in 2. Hammer curls, flip your thumbs up. You lift, lower, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Lean your weight a little further back. Squeeze your glutes forward. You can lean forward and back, forward and back. Cinch your ribs in. Lift your chest up, up. You've got it. 4, 3, pulse in 2. It makes it better if you smile. And 1, right here, pulse up. Exhale, 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 exhale. Yes, you can. Lift the corners of your mouth. For 4, 3, 8 singles, and 2. I love you. Let's start at the bottom. You go 8. Count with me. 7, 6. I can hear you, medicine. 5. Last 4. 3. Wide arm push-ups. In 2. 1. You've got this. Maybe just for this moment you come to your toes. Draw your hips. Start at the bottom. Hold and breathe. Right here, you lift up, down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Spread your fingers wide away from one another like you're palming a basketball. Gaze straight forward. Envision your hands. They are the bottom of the triangle. Let your gaze fall at the top of that triangle. Yes, again, pull your belly button up and in. Right here, 8, 7, keep moving, 6, 5, 4, wide arm biceps, and 3, 2, 1, come back to your knees, bring your palms wide, lift, lower, exhale, inhale, keep your elbows pinned into your side bodies. Let your wrists stay in line with your elbows to work your bicep. 8, 7, hold up, and 6, 5, hold up, and 4, you can do this, 3, 2, 1, hold up, go right, in, left, in, right, in, left, in, inhale, exhale, Yes. Roll your shoulders back. Almost done with arms. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Lose your weight. Find your smile. Maybe at the top of your mat, team, for squats. Bring your feet hip width distances apart. I'm going to demo forwards just so you can see alignment. Bring your ankles under your knees. Draw your pelvis back. Here we go. Lift up, down, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Shift your weight into your heels. Spread your toes really wide. Look down your toes. If you can't see them, that's cool. Sit back just a little more. Like a little teeny tiny kid chair at the kids table, right? Keep your chest lifted, much like upward facing dog, right here. 8, 7, 6. Add a hamstring curl in 5. Start with your right leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Curl down, curl down. Exhale. Exhale, option to add your arms, pull back, down. Make space in your chest. When we are able to make room in our heart, we find true patience. 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold it down. 4, 3. Hold down. And 2, 1. Hold it down. Pulse up, up. Exhale, exhale. Little pulses. Keep your chest lifted. Again, maybe you wrap your hands to your ribs. Pull your entire corset core in. You've got this right here. For 4, 3. Lateral tap out right leg in. 2, 1. Hold it down. We go. Out, in, out, in. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower. Keep your chest up. When you come back to center, bring your feet in line with your hips. You'll want to go more narrow. Keep your stance solid. Out, out, right here. 8, 7, sit a little deeper. 6, pull your belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your left leg out, pulse up, up. Exhale. Begin to activate your hip adductors, like your abductors are ducting away from you. 4, 3, pulse your right leg up. 2, and 1. Here you go, pulse up. Exhale, 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 exhale. 4, 3, 2. Oh, goodness gracious. All the buns today, teams. Shake it out side to side. You know what time it is. It is cardio, jump rope. Side to side. Side to side. Land light on your toes. Who's ready for some cardio? Jocelyn, I know you are. If this is a bit too much on your knees, tap it out. Tap. If you want more, find the length of your mat. Get really sassy in your hips, like you're walking down the runway, right? I don't know if anybody's been watching Making the Cut, but it's given me life. Right here, like I'm Heidi Klum, kind of. 4, 3, to the left of your mat in 2, 1, left of your mat, listen. Punch forward, 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 jump and clap. You go. Punch, 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 side step, clap. You go. Exhale, exhale, exhale. You can step and clap. Boom, boom. Exhale, jump and clap at the bottom. Breathe. You've got this. 3, jump and clap. Exhale, 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 jump and clap. You've got 8, 7, back to the front of your mat. 6, you can do this, Phil. 5, 4, to the front. In 3, last 2, 1, butt kicker, squeeze in. In. Option to add your arms forward, up, up. You can always stay here and find a little dance with your butt kick. Side to side. 8, 7, to the right and 6. You are so strong. 5, 4, 3, to the right of your mat. 2, back to our punch, punch up. 1, here we go. You punch forward, 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 jumping back. You go. Exhale, 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 jumping back. Forward, like you're sneaking to the front and slap it back. You go. Breath, 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 slide and jump. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, feel your heart. 4, you are alive. 3, 1 breath at a time. 2, front of your mat, football runs. Let's go. Run it all out. All of the anxiety, all of the stuff that's helping you to really not be impatient. You let it out. Go back, forward, back, forward. Yes, shake it out. And then push it away from you. Yes, you've got 8, 7. You push away what doesn't serve you. 6, 5. You persist. 4. You've got it. 3. Step side to side. 2. And 1. Tap it out. Side to side. Side to side. Slow your heart rate down. Keep on breathing. 4. 3. Mountain pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, standing at attention. Whew. 2 more times. Inhale, reach all that you desire. And bring the patience in. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart. Soften your eyes. Or close them completely. 1 breath at a time. 1 movement at a time. We will persist. We will persevere. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Grab a quick sip of water, friends, if you need it. Hat off. I don't know about you, but I'm real sweaty and I'm only about doing half of this, so. A little sip of water. Hydrate your beautiful body. Meet me at the top of your mat with your weights. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, wide-legged chair pose. So bring your feet hip width distance apart. Exhale, bring your elbows in, lean your torso forward, reverse flies. Bring your arms down, keep your elbows bent. Right here, you lift up, down, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Option 1 arm at a time. Or no weights at all, right? Create 2 fists with your hands to really activate your biceps. Lean your weight into your heels. Push your chest forward. Much like the crescent lunge with our warrior 3 arms. Up, down. Wrap your shoulder blades together, your lats. Yes. Feel stability in your feet as you shift into your heels. Feel the earth beneath you. You are so strong. For 4, chair pose. And 3, chair pose. And 2. And 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Whew. With or without your weights, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale your way to downward facing dog. It is truly your choice, team. We'll meet in down dog in 4. And 3. And 2. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Let's keep moving. Inhale, down dog kick. Exhale, hamstring curl. Let's keep it consistent. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, low lunge. Grab your weights. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring your weights overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. Hinge your torso forward. Tricep kick back. Bend your elbows. We extend, bend, extend, bend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. You have the ability, your choice, to listen and be patient with your body by coming to your back knee. You can also find your chair pose variation with your tricep kickbacks. If you want to up level, airplane pose. Ensure that you're in a long line from your toes to your head. Exhale, inhale. For your tricep kickback team, stop your weights at elbow line so you focus merely on the tricep. 4, 3, crescent lunge in 2. 1, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Bring your elbows in, lateral raises. Lift up, down, down. Exhale, exhale. If If you have sensitive shoulders like I do, you can do one arm at a time. Always, weights are optional. Yes, what is not is your warrior two stance. Scoop your right butt cheek underneath you to use your glute. Stop your wrists at shoulder and elbow line. Exhale. Soften your tailbone down. Pull your ribs in. Up. Up. You're here for 4. For 3. You've got this. 2. 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Yes, inhale, star pose. Punch your weights up, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, horse. First time we've been here today. So find a little movement, some patience and softening in your hips. One pose at a time, team, right? You lift up, down, up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, option to add a low row, pull back, down, pull back, down. Flip, lift, pull, lower. Flip, lift, pull, down. At the top, push your heels into the mat to squeeze your glutes and fire them up. Also, draw your shoulders really close together, like you've got a precious pen in there, and you really want to hold it between your shoulders. 8, 7, 6, you can do this. 5, start pose, and 4, start pose, and 3, start pose, and 2, and 1, inhale, start pose. Exhale, warrior 2, keep your elbows bent. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch straight up. Exhale, high plank to low plank, or downward facing dog. Meet us in what feels true and special to you. Inhale, upward facing. You're doing so great, team. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a smooth breath in. An enduring breath out. You can do this. This is why we're here. Inhale, down dog, kick, lift your left leg. Exhale, hamstring curl. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring your weights overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. Reach your torso forward. Bend your elbows, compound movement here. Lower, row, kick back, down. Lower, row, kick back, bend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yes, or keep a full breath if you can make it the entire time. From your row to your tricep kickback. Same options as last time on your knees. Chair pose or airplane. Wherever you are, lift your back kneecap up to engage your glute. Keep your back body muscles into this. A lot of us have been sitting down and rounding over. So get long. Pull your back muscles, your back heart together, your back glutes, your second core. Yes, for 4, 3, crescent lunge. In 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warriors. We've got this. Rotator cuff. Lift your palms up. Start them at center. Go out, in, in. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep your weights in line with your elbows. You can do one arm at a time, or again, lose the weights. What you're doing is you're stabilizing your bicep, your big muscle in the front of your arm, but also working into the health of your shoulders, your back and your front shoulders. This will help you sit up taller and lead with an open, patient heart. For 4, crescent lunge in 3, 2, 1, crescent, warrior 2 rather, that's what that's called. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Again, glide a little side to side, sit down. Draw your tailbone underneath you, roll your shoulders back. Oblique, fly side to side, wait for the beat, let's go. You go front, center, back, center, front, center, back, center. Breath is exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Sit lower into your pelvis. Use your glutes to bring your knees out in line with your toes. Yes. Find your obliques, wrap them side to side. Now push your weights into your heart to activate your chest. You can even add an uppercut. Punch, center, exhale, inhale, exhale. It is your choice to accommodate your body and willing to endure your body here and now. Not how it was yesterday, not how it's going to be tomorrow. This patience is in the present moment, one breath, movement at a time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, start. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse punch straight up. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Pull, pivot, plant. Yes, team. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One last bit of standing, team. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. No weights for this. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to stand. Just like our side bend, side step. Step for curtsy squat. Take your left foot behind you. Square your hips forward. Bring your hands to heart. We'll start at the bottom. Push your right hip on back. Here we go. Lift up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Squeeze your inner thighs. Like you've got a $100 bill right there, right? You do not want to let it go, because that is your groceries that you need right now. Squeeze your thighs. Hug your pelvis. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Breathe. For 8. You can do this. 7. 6. Hold at the bottom. 5. Last 4. 3. Yes, Jessica, keep going. 2. 1. Hold at the bottom. 4. Add a left knee to elbow. 3. 2. Start low. Here we go. Tap, down, tap, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale. If this is a lot for you, just find a knee up to use your quads and your outer thighs. You want to get real extra, tap and reach. Down, reach, down. Push down through your right heel. Fire up your right butt. For 8. 7. Come to stand in 6. Shake it out in 5. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. Shake it out. We got the other side. Bring your right leg behind you. Square your hips forward. Keep your back heel off of the ground. Lower down. Here you go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale. Exhale. If this is a bit for your knees, which it can be there, just find a regular squat. And then when we add the knee ups, you can leave your knee up twist. 8, 7, hold at the bottom. 6, keep your ribs in. 5, maybe you bring your hands to them. 4, 3, 1 breath at a time. 2, 1, hold at the bottom, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knee to elbow, go and down. Tap and lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep your chest lifted and strong. Tap right knee to elbow. Push down through your standing heel. Really feel your side body squeeze. For 8, 7, we are done with our feet. 6, on our feet. 5, last 4, you've got this. 3, mountain pose. And 2, 1, inhale, mountain pose, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. 2, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck and curl. Come into a teeny tiny ball. Hug yourself for making it almost there. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way onto your booty. Yes, team, we are almost done. Grab your weights for a little bit of chest and then a lot of bit of core. Grab your weights, roll all the way onto your back. Set up for bridge. Bring your heels underneath your knees and a hex press. Bring your weights together and then hover them over your chest. Pin your elbows into your side body. We go really slow. You lift up. 2, hold your hips out to a fly. Press up and lower everything down. You've got this. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hug your elbows in. Lift. Out. Up. Down. Here you go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, yes, you can do this. 4, 3, hold at the top in 2, 1, hold your hips and your hips, press, hold, pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower all the way down. Ooh. Crisscross your arms, release your weights, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. A little bit of core, and then we get to slow it down, team. Bring your feet to the earth. Falling bridge. Take your feet wide. Glue your knees together. Bring your hands behind your head. Lift, up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Zipper your inner thighs together to activate your lower abdominals. Now wrap your ribs in. Squeeze your ribs to your pelvis as you lift. Push your hands into your head into your hands to widen the span of your elbows. Yes, you've got it. You can go with medicine. 8, 7, legs at the wall. In 6, 5, legs up. In 4, 3, legs up in 2, and 1. Bring your legs up the wall. Cross your right ankle under your left. Bring your arms into a T or diagonal. Leg lifts, lowers to the side to your left. Go down, 2, up, 2, just to the left. Lower, 2, lift, 2. Inhale. Exhale, try and pull your ankles apart. Press your right rib cage down. 4, other side, in 3, other side, in 2, 1, switch your ankles out, dip to the right, down, 2, push up, 2, inhale, 2, exhale, 2, pull your ankles apart, yes. Let your left armpit soften down, try and pull them apart, resist as you lower to a diagonal. Here for 4, last 3, for 2, 1, release your legs down. Take a full body stretch, inhale. Exhale, bring your knees in. Last bit, isometric hold to finish us. Stack your knees over your hips. Flex your toes to your face. Push your hands into your thighs into your hands. Scoop your tailbone up. You can stay here. For more challenge, lift your shoulders. Even more, you can grab a block. Bring your elbows to the block. Squeeze like you are pushing and pulling simultaneously right here. For 8. You are so strong. 7, 6, 5. You've got this. 4. Pull your ribs in. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, we made it. Stretch out long. Let your hips shake from side to side, back and forth. Feel your chest open. Take an inhale. Exhale. We can do amazing things when we focus one breath, one pose at a time, and let's do that now as we slow down. Plant your feet on the ground. Inhale, bridge pose. Stack your ankles under your knees, lift your hips up, and breathe. We've worked so much back body strength here, team, so that you can really use your shoulders and your glutes to lift your butt up. Dig your heels into the ground and towards your shoulders to ignite your glutes even more. Maybe you push your elbows into the ground and find almost a row into the earth to lift your chest up more. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down, recline bound angle. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Take a hand to your heart, a hand to your body. Inhale, you are breathing in. Exhale, you are breathing out. More now than ever, we need this willingness to endure. And it comes with forgiveness and knowing every day is so beautifully different. It's like we're being little gifts, little Easter eggs every day. And our patience and our willingness to move through rather than at is key to our happiness. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Roll your low back in little circles. Supine cow face or shoelace. Bring your right thigh over your left. Stack your knees. If you're like me, I have strong outer thighs, so you may just grab your shins. If you can get all the way to your feet, namaste, have a party. Or your shins. Draw your knees in. Pull your ankles apart. Feel your outer thighs widen. Maybe you sway a little side to side. Inhale. Exhale, eagle leg twist. Keep your legs where they are. Twist your knees to the left. Take your right arm up and over in the Y shape to really open space in your right pec. You can even manually find an assist. Take your left hand to your top thigh and push it away from you to traction lengthen your spine. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Exhale, cow face on the left. Bring your left knee over your right. Again, be willing to understand that each side is different and hold compassion and space for that. That's where patience lies, isn't that compassion and the being present. Sway a little side to side. Traction your ankles energetically apart to make more space in your sits bones. Inhale here. Exhale, eagle twist to your right. Drop your knees to your right. You may need to lift your bottom hip up and over and then bring your left arm at a Y shape. Allow your eyes to soften. On this side, you can take your right hand, bring it to your left thigh and traction it away from you down to the front of your mat to bring space into your spine. What does it look like to get even more still and conscious of every breath in and out and finding celebration that is breath. It's breath, you're breathing. Inhale, gather your knees to your chest. Exhale, happy baby pose, final pose. Grab your feet, your ankles or your thighs. Just ensure that your tailbone is rooted to the ground. Sway a little side to side. Lift the corners of your mouth. And understand and be willing to understand the layer you need. That understanding that layer allows you to be patient with yourself, which is the most important form of patience. Inhale, bring your knees all the way in. Exhale, final rest, final shavasana. Let your legs splay out in a V shape. Bring your arms wide. Flip your palms up. Push your elbows into the ground to snuggle one shoulder blade under the other and then completely release. Team, I will take you out of this final pose. Allow yourself, permit yourself to accommodate your breath, your muscles with stillness. You deserve it. I'll let you know when it's time. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Repeat to yourself, inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am breathing out. If you found a sweet spot, I invite you to stay. Or even if you'd like to take our meditation on your back, please stay there. If it's time to reawaken, find little movements in your fingers, your toes. Rock your head side to side. Open and close your jaw. Inhale, take a full body stretch. Exhale, come onto the side that feels more patient today. Use this pose as a reset, knowing that you are capable of anything, of enduring all things. Keep your eyes soft. Inhale, press yourself up to a seat. Connect your left palm to your right in equal balance. Tuck your chin slightly. This idea of endurance, of patience, is being willing to forgive the difference of each day to the next, and finding softness and beauty in everything that comes our way, because I promise you it is worth it. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, bring your thumbs to your forehead. The light, the love, and the patience that's within me bows to you, and the willingness to endure in all beings. We bow forward and say namaste or thank you. Friends, amazing work this morning. You know, our culture, our society demands a 5-year plan. And I speculate this is why people are going stir crazy, because we want to know what's coming in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5. We want to have it all planned out. But right now, our willingness to endure is being challenged and tested. The only thing that we control is taking it one breath at a time, one day at a time, and telling ourselves that we can do it. This is why we're here. So thank you, friends. Thank you for your breath, your energy. I feel you in all parts of the country. I can't wait to be together soon. If you'd like to explore patience and breath a little more, we will start our meditation in 2 minutes. If you have to go, please do, with love, patience, and joy. Thank you. You can catch me on Yoga on Demand. Also Instagram, my name is Lara, Lara Gobins, Gobins. Come say hey. Would love to see our community on there. And we've also got classes at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard and 6 p.m. Mountain Standard today. So please, the streaming options do not end today. If you're finding you need joy and yoga through this, please do. Thank you, Phil and Kitchen Fam. Thanks, Doug. Yes, team. So before we wrap up, if you're leaving, I would love for you to share one way that you will explore patience this week and not needing to think of your 5-year plan. What will help you find patience and this willingness to endure and be in the unknown with grace? If you want to share that in the chat, I would love to see, mostly because I'm looking for tips myself as well. Patience is not a natural state for me, but I know my yoga, the breath, meditation, sitting still are all ways that I can begin to explore that. Or start a meditation in about a minute. I appreciate every single one of you. Looks like people are sticking around. That makes me so happy, because it's through our breath and sitting still is really the only way that we will get through this with joy, with laughter and gratitude. And for me, that's by sitting still. For years, I thought meditation had to be like the perfect sit. Like my brain was clear, everything was calm, I wasn't fidgety. And then I came to realize through several classes and just more study that that's the human condition, and we can't get away from that. We can't get away from our brain to come in. We can't get away from the fidgets, our body, the energy. But what we can do is lean into it and wrap our arms around it with grace and kindness and compassion. Yeah, team, thank you for your shares of ways you'll find patience. Let's get started with the meditation. So friends, if you're laying down, please stay there. That sounds joyful and delicious. If you're taking a seat, find something that you can prop your pelvis above your knees. So a block, a cushion, a pillow. For me, sometimes I have to take the block like the middle way so that my hips are a little higher, because my hips can be kind of tight. That's the first place to set you up for success, is an easy seat. So find somewhere that your hips are above your knees. Maybe it's just taking a seat in a chair. That is not cheating. That was also another lesson that I learned. From there, today, flip your palms up on your thighs. Bring your thumb and your index finger together like this. This is Jnana Mudra, and it is a mudra of knowledge, a mudra of understanding. And when I am lacking patience, this in my seat really helps me. So flip your palms up, index and thumb together, and let your hands relax. Roll your shoulders back. Sit up tall and then pull your ribs in. Begin to soften or close your eyes completely. Feel your jaw loosen. Let your teeth release from each other. And if it doesn't feel safe or good to close your eyes, just bring your gaze past your nose to keep it low. First, tap into your breath. Inhale from your belly, let it go forwards. Through your ribs, let them go out. And your chest and throat, let them go up. Like an accordion, push your breath out exactly the same way, reverse that it came in. Again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, full exhale. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. This time out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full breath, hold at the bottom. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. This time out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full breath out, and then breathe in your pace with your attention to breath. If you need a tether this morning because the chatter is coming in, rather than pushing the chatter away, just repeat in your mind's eye, inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am breathing out. Perhaps sensation is a better way for you to tether. And as you're here, notice when you breathe in, the breath is cooler. When you breathe out, the breath is warmer. Let yourself breathe in and out through your nose, as it creates a filtration system for your body. Connect to your senses. Notice the support of your seat, your knees, your ankles, anything that's touching the earth. Maybe it's your back if you're laying down, your head. Find gratitude for what's supporting you. Move your attention to what you hear, without an attachment to the sounds that you hear. Can you be an active observer? Understand that each sound has its own beauty, its own purpose in your life. Find gratitude for that. Move on to your sight. Most likely, if your eyes are shut, just notice the light behind the curtain of your eyelids. Or if your gaze is dim, just notice the shapes. The light that reminds you that every day you have the ability to forgive and understand yourself and all around you. Find gratitude for what you choose to see. Then move to taste what's in your mouth. The residue of water, your toothpaste, your breakfast. Find gratitude for those tastes and the role they play in your life. move to what you smell. Again, notice the in and out of your breath, how it's cool and then warm. Maybe it's somebody making breakfast for you. Or any of the other smells. Find gratitude for the role they play in your life. When we find gratitude for our senses, we allow ourselves to not be so overwhelmed by what's coming in and out. We're able to find the blessings, the beauty in all things in our life, so that we don't feel like we have to run, and that we can beautifully and peacefully coexist and endure together. Just 2 more minutes here. Let your breath get really big. And rather than just focusing on your throat to your belly, allow your ribs to expand wide as well. As you fill your life with energy for the days to come. Without moving your body or opening your eyes too much, bring your palms together and begin to rub your hands back and forth. Create some friction, energy. Go a little faster. And then when you feel like you've got enough heart energy, bring your left hand to your heart, the right on top of that. Feel your chest rise and fall. As we bring loving kindness to our heart space, knowing that that's where patience lives. The ability to understand. One breath, one movement at a time. Slowly begin to reawaken your body. Bring your hands back to your thighs. Maybe you roll your head side to side, back and forth. Inhale, stretch up. If you're seated, exhale, side bend to the right. Let your left ribs expand. Bring your right ear to your shoulder. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Reach your arm overhead. Inhale back up to sit. And open your eyes when you are ready. Friends, thank you so much for staying. This seated practice, this practice of stillness, is the practice of the heart. And it will help us get through these challenging times and the challenging times in our life that we'll have. So thank you for being here, for experiencing this with me. It's such I'm so honored and grateful to serve with you and to move through this, through movement, breath, and mind. So thank you, friends. My name is Lara G. Again, you can find me on our Yoga on Demand on my personal Instagram at Lara Gobins, LARAGOBINS. Come say hey. Thank you, Doug. So grateful for you being here every week. Appreciate you. And like I said, we have more classes today at 1 Mountain and 6 Mountain. Thank you, Nicole. So please join us. We've all got time, right? So if this time is well spent moving with us, please do. Thanks, Doug. I feel like you're my biggest supporter. Appreciate you. And yeah, hope to catch you very, very soon. I'll stay open for a little bit longer. If you've got any questions or just want to express gratitude, we are grateful for you. Jesselyn, thank you for your support this morning. Couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, thank you, friends, for making this life a really great one to live. Appreciate every single one of you. And hope that you'll join us for class later today or this coming week. Every day we're switching it up a little bit with our 8 p.m. our 6 p.m. Mountain Standard classes, so please take a look at that on YouTube, and much more coming to you all very soon on our CorePower Yoga Instagram as well. James, thank you. So glad to hear that. Thanks for practicing patience today and being here. All right, friends, we're going to close this session up. Thank you all. You all inspire me, and I hope to see you in the digital world and in our studios very, very soon. Namaste, friends. Thank you so much.